A determined Jamaican named Akiiwah Green pulled out all the stops, paid her way, and became a volunteer at the 2024 Paris Olympics. She joins us now via Zoom to tell us all about her journey and her experience so far. Akiiwah, I don't know if I'm going to say bonjour or bonsoir. What am I going to say?
It's currently bonsoir.
Ah,
bonsoir.
Bonsoir, comment allez-vous?
Je vais bien.
No, that's it. That's it. No, Akiiwah, that's it. I don't have anything more in me. I don't. Tell me, Akiiwah, what inspired you to want to become a volunteer at Paris 2024?
Okay, so I think volunteering is something that I'm already a bit familiar with, but on a smaller scale. And I think I've always been telling my mom that the first opportunity I get to volunteer on a big scale, I would do it just for the experience, just to see, all the wheels that turn behind the scenes and so on. And so I decided that this was the great opportunity because I happened to be in France at the time that they announced that they wanted volunteers. And so I said, let me try and see. It was actually my cousin and I guess for the language differences and so on, they accepted me. And my cousin, unfortunately, didn't come because that would have been way more exciting. But it was just out of curiosity, the need to help. And the Olympics has given us Jamaicans so much, and why not give back a little bit? That was basically what the thought was.
I think it's very brave because, I mean, when you said your cousin didn't get to come, I'm like, so Akiiwah, is you alone up there? So how did you feel? Walk me through even preparing to leave Jamaica to go. What was that like? You packed breadfruit and them things?
So I wish I did. I won't go into why I wish, but oh my God, I wish I did. But because of the short space of time that everything worked out, I had a lot of issues in getting my visa. I had to be back and forth with the embassy because they were like, we don't have any protocols for a volunteer, and the information that you have, how do we know it's enough? What more proof do you have that you're actually a volunteer? And I was like, this was what the Paris 2024 team sent to me. This is what they gave me to give to the embassy in order to become a volunteer, in order to get my visas to come. But they were just like, no one come again. And, so it was, yes. And so it was a bit disappointing for me. Initially, I think I wasn't going to get it. I thought that, that was it. And then I spoke with the embassy and they, helped me through the process of getting it. So it was really a short span of time with getting my ticket, and coming over. It was really a short. So I didn't get to do a lot of, exciting preparations or take pictures.
No, breadfruit. No, that's all right. So you get there, you get there. Upon arrival, what happens? You register as a volunteer and they take you to a central place. How does it work?
So basically, the process is they give you an address because the first thing you need in order to start training is your accreditation and your uniform. So they basically gave me in an email, the address that you should come to this place as soon as you arrive, and you do a booking on the Paris 2024 website to go there and, get everything sorted. So on the first, I came the Monday morning, I came to pick up my uniform, my accreditation, and then I started training on the Tuesday. And then, it kind of went from there.
Mm-hmm. We see you in the gymnastics arena. Have you spotted anybody at that? We say,
I have to. I'm Simone Biles. I'm a big fan.
Yes.
So I'm a big fan. So, but we have to stay professional, and I can't fangirl. So it's kind of just like, hello, and have her go along.
Yeah.
But we've been spotting a lot of persons. I've been meeting persons. The other day I was able to help an Indonesian gymnast, and it was so amazing. She was crying, and it was such an amazing experience. But I'm not always in the gym. I just get placed there because my main placement is at the International Broadcast Center, and I was assigned to the transport team here. So that was my main placement, but they do, send us over sometimes because the training center is next, it's close by. So, that's how that happens sometimes.
Yeah, international broadcasting, that's so cool. You're fluent in languages?
I am.
Talk
Or
to
let
me.
me not say fluent. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What languages?
I think there's a lot more to learn.
And what languages are those? English, French, Spanish? Tell me.
Spanish. Yeah, that's it. English, French, Spanish. And I recently started German as a bit, actually, but I'm now learning German.
Yeah, yeah. And do you think that's one of the things that was able to give you the green light for being a volunteer and being in some place like the broadcast booth?
Yes, I think it is. All the volunteers I've met from the Caribbean, as close as Cuba, in the South Americas, in Americas, Mexico, and so on, we have that one thing in common, being able to speak at least French. And so I think that's the plus that was, that allowed me this opportunity. And I really needed it. I understand why it was so important for us to have the languages, because on an average day, sometimes I don't get the chance to speak English at all. And sometimes I struggle with the French, the accents and the speed, and so it's still a learning experience for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people don't realize that Spanish and French, just like English, depending on where you are, has its own nuances and its own accents and phrasings.
Yes.
So sometimes it's not so easy to grab
Yes.
everything. What are you hoping to take away most from this? And if you tell me some of the things then behind you, I won't tell nobody. Like memorabilia or what?
I think the memorabilia is nice, but the memory. I think this is something that will be. I probably have to tell everybody about it. My grandkids, just a stranger on the street, I'll have to be like, I volunteered at the Olympics and it was so fun.
Yeah.
Because I think the memory is one of the things that I have to take away. The clothes they gave me, I guess. But on a serious note, though, I think a lot of just friends and networking, and especially with what I study, I've been meeting a lot of people, and so I'm taking away their numbers with me, of course. Taking away the numbers and the email addresses and so on.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot to take away,
Yeah. No, girl, that's amazing. I mean, some we are going to buy some Paris things that we don't even know if they're authentic. And you have... like it literally coming from the organizers, like how more authentic can it get? So proud of you. So proud of you. Jamaicans are representing us in the sporting areas, but you are representing us where it's also so important. And thank you for your volunteerism.
Okay, no problem.
And Akiiwah, bring back something for me, please, Mark Paris. Me just have to.
All right.
Okay,
just girl. With Paris. Okay, no
Paris,
problem.
just Paris and Olympics.
Okay.
Jamaican volunteer. She has such a great spirit, and she's in the Paris Olympics, showing them just the kind of warmth that we have as Jamaican people. Akiiwah Green. All right. So be back.